There's something extraordinary happening right now. You might think this is just another video on your screen, but I'm here to tell you this is far more than that. You were led here by something greater than chance, something that goes beyond simple coincidence. The Spirit of God has guided you to this moment, to hear this message, and to experience a transformation that's been waiting for you. You may be asking yourself, why am I here? Why this video? Why now? Well, let me assure you it's no accident. It's not by random luck that you stumbled across this message today. There's a divine plan in motion, and I am here, speaking to you right now, because God has a purpose for you that's much bigger than anything you've imagined. For years, you've struggled with questions that seem unanswered, with challenges that seem insurmountable. Maybe you've asked why your life feels out of control, or why pain continues to haunt you no matter how hard you try. I know it feels overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you something powerful. This moment, this video, this message, it's God's answer to your prayers. Take a deep breath and listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you isn't just words on a screen. This is a message designed to touch your soul, to change the course of your life. Today, right here, right now, you're being called into a new chapter. And it's not just any chapter. It's a chapter of healing, freedom, and divine intervention. Have you ever wondered why you're carrying such heavy burdens? Why the pain lingers and the sadness doesn't seem to go away? The answer is closer than you think. It's in this moment, in this space, where God is reaching out to you. You were brought here not just to watch a video, but to hear a message that will speak directly to the struggles you've been facing. This is your moment. God is inviting you to step into His light, to let go of the weight you've been carrying for so long. Don't walk away from this opportunity. Don't let this divine encounter slip through your fingers. What you hear here today could change everything. Not tomorrow, not next year, but right now. You're not here by chance. You're here because God has a plan, a purpose, and a blessing just for you. He's been calling to you in ways you might not have recognized until now. And today, He is speaking to you louder than ever before. So stay with me. Let your heart be open, and prepare yourself for a breakthrough that will start within and overflow into every part of your life. Now that you've taken the first step by being here, don't let this moment pass by. Embrace it, listen closely, and feel the power of God's love surrounding you. Let this be the turning point in your life, the moment you answer the call to healing, peace, and divine restoration. So, what are you waiting for? God has a word for you, and it's meant to set you free. Stay with me until the end, because together, we're about to unlock the healing and hope you've been seeking for so long. I know exactly what you're feeling right now. I see it. You've been carrying a heavy burden for far too long, and it's no secret to me that the pain you're experiencing isn't just physical. It's deeper than that. It's embedded in your soul. The exhaustion you feel, the weariness that seems to seep into every part of your life, isn't something you can just shake off. And you've tried. You've tried to push through, to ignore it, to tell yourself it's just a part of getting older or something that everyone goes through. But deep down, you know that this pain, this burden, isn't something you can ignore any longer. Have you noticed how the sadness still lingers, even when you try to smile and act like everything is okay? You probably told yourself, I'm fine, or I'll get through this. But you're not fine. And that's okay. You don't have to be. It's okay to admit that you're tired, that you're hurting, and that you need help. In fact, acknowledging this is the first step toward the healing that's waiting for you. I see you and I understand. There are days when it feels like your soul is crying out for help, but no one around you seems to hear. It's as if you're invisible, walking through life with this invisible weight that no one notices but you. But listen to me. I notice. I see every tear you've held back, every moment when you've tried to stay strong for the sake of others, even when inside you're falling apart. You've been carrying these wounds for so long. You've swallowed your pain, hidden it behind forced smiles, and pretended that everything is okay. But I see beyond the facade. I see the deep hurts, the brokenness, and the unresolved pain that has been building up inside of you for years. You've tried to move forward, tried to keep going, but it feels like you're just surviving, not truly living. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to carry this burden anymore. The pain, the fear, the wounds that have been left untreated, they don't have to define you. You don't have to keep pretending that you're okay when you're not. I understand that the fear of facing these deep, hidden pains is overwhelming. It's easier to ignore them, to push them aside and hope they go away. But let me ask you this. Has ignoring the pain worked? Has pretending it doesn't exist healed you? The truth is it hasn't. And the longer you keep ignoring it, the more it will continue to hurt you, silently from the inside out. This is why I'm here, to tell you that now is the time for healing. Now is the time for restoration. The pain you've been carrying, the hurt that's been silently destroying you, can and will be healed. But for that to happen, you need to let go. You need to stop carrying it alone, because you were never meant to. I, your creator, am here to take that weight off your shoulders. I'm here to touch your soul, to heal your heart, and to restore your spirit. You've been holding on for so long, trying to be strong for everyone else. But what about you? What about your heart, your soul, and your well-being? It's time to stop pretending, to stop hiding behind walls of strength that only make the pain worse. Let me into your heart now. Let me heal those wounds that no one else can see, the ones you've hidden from a world for so long. You don't have to keep pretending. You don't have to fight this battle alone. I see your pain. I see your struggles. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay to let go, to surrender, and to let me restore you. I'm not just here to heal the surface, the visible wounds. I'm here to reach into the depths of your soul, to bring healing where it's needed most. You may not know how or where to start, but I know you're ready. I know you're tired of fighting alone. And I'm here to help you walk through this healing process, one step at a time. So, take a moment and breathe. Let the weight fall off your shoulders as you accept that healing is possible. You don't have to carry the hurt anymore. It's time to let go. Your healing journey starts now. Trust me, and together we will restore what has been broken for so long. You are not alone. I want to share something with you that may be difficult to understand at first, but it's the key to everything you've been searching for, the healing you've been longing for, the one that will bring peace to your heart and freedom to your soul, doesn't begin with pills, treatments, or physical remedies. It begins within you, in the depths of your spirit. Your body is a vessel, and while it may be broken, tired, or in pain, the root of your suffering often lies deeper. You see, your spirit, your soul, has been wounded far before the physical pain started manifesting. Yes, your body is tired, perhaps even sick, but what is truly affecting you is the pain inside your heart, the emotional scars that have accumulated over the years. It's these unhealed wounds in your soul that have begun to affect your physical well-being. Think about it for a moment. When did the pain truly begin? Was it when someone said harsh words to you? When you experienced a loss that seemed unbearable? When you had to pretend to be strong, even though you were breaking inside? These moments, these experiences, didn't just affect your emotions. They marked your spirit. And when your spirit is wounded, it has a direct impact on your physical health. You may feel the fatigue, the stress, the physical pain, but they are only the outward signs of something much deeper that needs to be healed. I know it's hard to believe, but the healing you need starts within your soul. I'm here to tell you that no doctor, no medicine, no treatment can fix what has been broken inside you. Only the touch of your Creator, the one who formed you from the very beginning, can reach into the deepest places of your being and heal the invisible wounds that no one else can see. Right now, as you listen to these words, I want you to understand this. Healing is not just about fixing the body. It's about restoring your spirit. You may not realize it yet, but your spirit is crying out for help. It's yearning for the healing that can only come from the Lord. And when your spirit is healed, your body will follow. That's the truth. You might feel the weight of your struggles in your body, the aches, the exhaustion, the illnesses that seem relentless. But what you're really dealing with is a spiritual disconnect, the internal wounds that have been festering for too long. And I'm here to tell you that it's time to stop running from those wounds. It's time to allow the Lord to enter those painful places and bring His divine healing. The healing that you need today isn't just physical. It's much, much deeper than that. You see, the Lord is not only concerned with your body, He's concerned with your heart. He wants to restore the joy you once had, the peace that once filled your soul. He wants to mend the broken places inside of you that you've tried to ignore or hide away for years. And I know it's scary. You've been hurt, and letting someone, even God, touch those wounds feels terrifying. But what I'm asking you to do right now is to trust. Trust that He knows every part of you, even the parts you think are beyond repair. Trust that He is the only one who can reach into your soul and bring the healing you've been waiting for. When the Lord touches your soul, He brings a healing that no human can understand. It's a divine intervention, a restoration that goes beyond what you can see with your eyes. And once He begins at work in your spirit, it will overflow into your body. Your health will begin to improve. Your heart will begin to feel lighter. The fatigue, the pain, the sickness, it will all start to fade away, not because of treatments or medicine, but because your soul is being healed by the only one who can truly make you whole. Now, I ask you to open your heart fully. Don't hold anything back. Allow the Lord to come in and touch the parts of you that need His healing. You don't have to explain it all to Him. He already knows. He knows the pain you've kept hidden for years. He knows the struggles you've been facing alone. And He is ready right now to touch those areas and bring the restoration you need. When you let God heal your spirit, your body will follow. I promise you that. There is nothing more powerful than a soul that has been touched by the hand of the Creator. There is nothing more powerful than the restoration of a broken heart. Because when your heart is restored, everything else in your life will begin to align. The joy, the peace, the health you've been longing for, it all starts within you. And it starts now. You may not feel it yet, but the healing has already begun. Right now, as you're listening to these words, God is moving in your life. He is reaching into your soul, touching the deepest parts of you, and bringing the healing that only He can provide. So, take a moment to breathe deeply, to let go of the fear, and to allow His presence to fill you. Your soul is being healed right now, and when your soul is healed, your body will follow. This is not just a moment in time. This is the beginning of a new life for you. I want you to take a moment to truly understand the significance of this message. What I'm sharing with you right now is not a mere idea or a passing thought. This is a divine promise, a promise that cannot be broken, no matter how deep the pain, no matter how hopeless things may seem. What I'm about to tell you is the truth. The healing you need, the freedom you've been longing for is already yours. It's not a distant hope or a far-off dream. It is happening right now, and it's only a matter of you accepting it. You see, the promise of liberation doesn't come from human hands or from the world around you. It doesn't come from a doctor's prescription or from the advice of friends. True liberation, the kind that reaches deep into your soul, comes directly from the Lord, and it's a power that transcends anything the world can offer. This liberation is not just a temporary fix or a momentary relief. It's a transformation, a breaking free from everything that has held you captive, not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally as well. I know that you've been struggling. You've been carrying burdens that no one else could see. You've been holding on to fears, insecurities, and pain that have quietly drained your spirit for far too long. There have been moments when you felt trapped, like there was no way out, as though you would never escape the cycle of despair and exhaustion. I want to tell you, in no uncertain terms, that the chains of that despair are being broken right now. The burden of hopelessness you've been carrying is being lifted. But I need you to hear me clearly. This healing isn't just about feeling better for a moment. It's not about patching up the surface of your struggles. This is about a total transformation, a radical renewal that reaches to the core of who you are. It's about God not only alleviating your pain, but pulling it out from its roots. He's not here to just ease your suffering for today. He's here to remove the very cause of it. I understand that it's hard to believe, especially after years of suffering, that something as powerful as this can truly be yours. You might have been told that healing isn't possible for you, that it's too late for you to be restored. The world may have written you off, telling you that you're just too old, too tired, or too far gone. But let me tell you something. God doesn't work according to the world's standards. He doesn't follow human timelines, and he doesn't base his miracles on human limitations. When he says he's going to heal you, he is going to heal you, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stand in his way. In fact, the very things that seemed impossible before, the things that the world told you couldn't be fixed, are precisely where God is going to show his power. He is the God who speaks life into the dead, who breathes renewal into what was once broken. He is the one who brings forth beauty from ashes, and who creates life where there once was only death. And right now, he is doing that in your life. He's breathing new life into your soul, and as your soul is healed, your body will follow. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and think about all the things you've carried over the years. Think about the emotional wounds, the disappointments, the times you felt abandoned or forgotten. Maybe you've experienced loss, rejection, or betrayal, and you've kept all that pain inside, afraid to let it out. Maybe you've carried the weight of old regrets, guilt, or shame. You've tried to move forward, but those things are still there, silently shaping the way you live, the way you think, the way you feel. But today, that's all changing. Right now, in this moment, God is reaching into those places. He is touching the parts of you that have been hidden in darkness, bringing his light and his healing. Every wound you've carried, every hurt you've buried deep inside, is being touched by his hand. The healing power of God doesn't just ease the pain. It removes it, erases it, and fills you with peace that surpasses all understanding. I know it's hard to let go of the things you've carried for so long, the things that have shaped who you are, even the pain that's become a part of your identity. But I'm asking you, right now, to let God replace those old wounds with something new, something beautiful, something that will transform you from the inside out. Don't hold on to the hurt any longer. Don't let it define you. The time for liberation has come, and it's time to let go of what no longer serves you. And remember, this promise of liberation isn't just for today. It's for tomorrow, for the rest of your life. Once God sets you free, nothing can keep you in bondage again. You will never have to return to that place of suffering. You will never have to live in fear or regret again, because his freedom is eternal. And when you walk in his freedom, you will begin to see your life change in ways you never imagined. You will experience peace, joy, and a sense of purpose like never before. The chains that have held you back will fall away, and you will be able to live the life you were always meant to live. But this healing, this liberation, is only possible if you let it in. You have to trust in the Lord's timing, in his power, and in his love for you. You have to believe that he is capable of transforming your life in ways you cannot even begin to understand. His love for you is unconditional, and he is here to make you whole, body, mind, and spirit. So, hold on to this promise. Your liberation has begun. The chains are breaking. The healing is flowing, and the renewal has already started. God is at work in your life, and nothing at all can stop what is started. The best part of your life is ahead of you. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. And God is with you every step of the way. Something incredible is happening right now. Something so powerful that you might not even fully understand it yet. You are not just receiving physical healing, but a transformation that's taking place deep within your spirit. This isn't just about relieving your pain for a moment. It's about reshaping your entire being, body, soul, and mind. It's about the restoration of your heart and the renewal of your life. As you listen to these words, you might not feel the change immediately, but trust me, something is shifting within you. There's an inner work taking place that will soon become evident to everyone around you. The tiredness, the weariness, the sense of heaviness you've carried for so long, it's starting to dissolve. It's being replaced with lightness, with peace, with a joy that you haven't felt in years. You might be wondering how this is even possible. You've struggled for so long, and it might feel like there's no way out of the cycles of exhaustion, pain, and uncertainty that have become your reality. But what you're experiencing right now is the beginning of a profound change. You are being restored from the inside out. Your spirit is being healed, and that healing will ripple out, affecting every area of your life. It starts in your soul, that place where your deepest thoughts, fears, and desires reside. Your soul has been burdened for so long by worries, regrets, and pain. It's been heavy with the weight of everything you've carried, past mistakes, hurtful words from others, the loss of loved ones, broken dreams. And though you've tried to move forward, these wounds have held you back, often without you even realizing it. You've told yourself to move on, to let it go, but the pain remained just beneath the surface. But now, God is entering into that place within you. He's not just offering you a temporary solution. He is restoring your soul. And when your soul is healed, everything else follows. The peace you are feeling right now isn't just a fleeting emotion. It's a sign of profound transformation that has occurred within you. Your inner turmoil is being replaced with serenity. Your mind, once clouded with anxiety and fear, is becoming clear and calm. And as your soul is healed, your body will begin to experience the same transformation. This is not a process that is limited to your spirit alone. The healing that is taking place right now will begin to manifest in your body. The chronic pain, the fatigue, the sickness that you've struggled with will start to fade. The healing power of God doesn't only touch your heart, it touches every part of you. And the more you allow Him to work in your life, the more you will experience true wholeness, a complete restoration that touches every corner of your existence. But this is more than just physical and emotional healing. This is about your testimony. The changes happening within you will become evident. And when they do, others will see them too. People will notice the lightness in your step, the joy in your smile, the peace in your eyes. They'll see someone who was once weighed down by burdens, now walking in freedom. And that, my friend, is the power of God at work in your life. This testimony of transformation is not just for you. It's for everyone around you. You'll become a living example of God's healing power, and your life will be a beacon of hope for others. When people see you walk in the freedom you've received, they'll be drawn to the same healing. You will be able to share with them the message that you've experienced firsthand, that God's power is real, that He is a healer of both body and soul, and that no matter how deep the pain, He can restore what was broken. Imagine this. There was a time when you couldn't even picture yourself in this place of healing. Maybe you thought it was too late. Maybe you felt like you had lost the chance to be made whole. But now look at you. You're here, you're alive, and you are being restored. What once felt impossible is now happening, and this will be the foundation of your testimony. You will tell others with conviction and strength that God touched you, healed you, and brought you back to life. Your story will be the living proof that there is no situation too hopeless, no pain too great for the healing touch of the Lord. The beauty of this transformation is that it's not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Every day, you will experience new layers of healing. Every step you take, you will feel more and more of the weight lift off of you. You will wake up with more energy, with a renewed sense of purpose, with a mind that is clear and a heart that is light. You will walk in peace, not just because things are going well on the outside, but because something inside of you has been made new. And as your life changes, as you experience the healing and peace that God is bringing into your world, you'll begin to see the world around you change as well. Relationships that were once strained will begin to heal. The people in your life will notice the difference in you and will be drawn to the peace that now radiates from your soul. Your testimony will be a powerful witness to the power of God to heal, restore, and transform. And you won't have to say much. Your life will speak for itself. As you continue to walk in this transformation, keep holding on to your faith. Trust that what God has started in you, He will finish. This is only the beginning. You will see things in your life shift in ways you never expected. The struggles that once seemed impossible will fade, and you will begin to live in the fullness of what God has always intended for you. This is the power of God's healing, not just for the day, but for the rest of your life. And it's not just about healing your body. It's about healing your heart, your soul, and your entire life. You are being made new, And the best part is, this journey of transformation has only just begun. You may have heard it before, but today, I want you to hear it with your heart wide open. The promise that God has made to you is unbreakable, and it is already in motion. The changes you've been longing for, the healing you've been praying for, it's all happening right now. The doubts, the fears, the insecurities that have held you captive for so long, they're being pushed out, and in their place, peace, restoration, and divine freedom are filling every part of your life. But the question is, are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to fully embrace the new life that God has in store for you? The moment of healing, restoration, and victory is here, and it's time for you to take that step of faith, to believe in what God is doing, and to step into your destiny with confidence. You've been through a lot. I know it hasn't been easy, and there were days when you thought you wouldn't make it through. You faced hardships, moments of despair, and seasons of pain that seemed like they would never end. But look at you now. You're still standing. You're still here, listening to this message, breathing in this moment of grace. And that alone is a victory. But what I want you to understand is that God doesn't just want you to survive. He doesn't want you to just get by, struggling day after day, hoping things will improve. No, His plan for you is far greater than that. God wants you to thrive. He wants you to live in the fullness of His promises. And when He touches your life, He doesn't leave things the way they were. He doesn't just put a Band-Aid on your wounds and walk away. He heals you completely, thoroughly, and without reservation. The healing you're experiencing today isn't just the moment. It's a permanent change, a lasting transformation that will impact every area of your life. No longer will you carry the burden of fear, anxiety, or physical pain. No longer will you be defined by your past mistakes, regrets, or the hurts you've carried for so long. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where you are whole, restored, and ready to live the life that God has destined for you. And as you walk through this transformation, you will start to see the confirmation of God's promise unfold before your eyes. His peace will begin to settle in your heart, and that peace will overflow into every part of your life. Your relationships will improve. Your health will be restored. Your joy will return, and the heaviness that has weighed you down for so long will disappear. But I also want to remind you that this victory is not just for you. It's for others, too. As you experience this healing and restoration, your life will become a testimony of what God can do. People will see the change in you, and they will be drawn to the hope and peace that now fill your soul. You will become a living testimony of God's power, and through your story, many others will be touched, healed, and restored as well. I know that sometimes it's hard to believe that things can truly change. After all, you've been waiting, hoping, and praying for so long. But let me tell you this, you are closer to your breakthrough than you think. The healing, the restoration, the transformation, it's already happening. God's power is at work in you, and there's nothing that can stop it. Not the world's challenges, not the opinions of others, not the limitations you place on yourself. Nothing can stop what God has already begun in your life. This is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment when God's promises are confirmed in your life. He is with you, and He is working in you. And even when the enemy tries to make you doubt, when the struggles of life try to pull you back into darkness, remember this. God's word does not fail. What He has promised, He will deliver. And His promise to heal you, to restore you, to bring you peace, it will be fulfilled. The victory that is coming is not just about overcoming the pain or the struggles. It's about walking the fullness of God's love, grace, and power. It's about knowing that you are deeply loved by your Creator and that He has a plan for you that no one can take away. As you continue on this journey, hold on to the truth of God's Word. When doubts arise, when fear tries to creep in, when the pain of the past tries to remind you of who you were, remember this. You are not that person anymore. The old has passed away. The new has come. You are a new creation in Christ, and your story is far from over. This is only the beginning. The best is yet to come. And when you look back on this moment, when you see how far you've come, you will praise God for His faithfulness and His love. You will see that every trial, every hardship, and every tear you've shed was not in vain. They were all part of God's perfect plan to bring you to this place of healing and victory. So Stand firm in the truth that God is with you. Trust in His promises, because they are true. The victory is already yours. The healing has begun, and nothing can ever take that away. You are free, you are restored, and you are walking in the power of God's love.